You are listening to RAWF After Hours on the RAWF Radio Network.
Stepping up a ring and onto the mic. Golden locks, throwing chains on tight. I rule the airwaves, I own the night. Crank up the volume, feel the heat down. Turn up the dial, let me preach. Running this town with a steel cake smile. When the bell rings, I do it with style. I'm the Lord of Saturday night. One hand thunder, taking the mic. Bodies tell the truth, no fear, no fight. Bow down, cause I rule tonight. Saturday night, blonde hair thunder taking the mic. Bodies said the truth, no fear, no fright. Bow down, cause I rule tonight.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to RAWF After Hours on the RAWF Radio Network. I am your host, Lord Amadeus, the president and CEO of RAWF. My co-host this evening is not El Vacant. He is on hiatus tonight. The man who is not fickle, but he loves his pickles. He is the one and only.
Once upon a time, an abomination. He walked on water and he conquered nations. Could have ruled forever, but he lost his patience. Look at me now, paragon of greatness. First of the fallen and last of the old gods. No use fighting because you can't beat those cold odds. Beginning of time and the end of days. Civilizations crumble under his gaze. Alpha and Omega, the wrath of the God King. Paragon of greatness, about to pin you in that ring. Once upon a time, an abomination. He walked on water and he conquered nations. Could have ruled forever, but he lost his patience. Look at me now, paragon of greatness. Eons ago, before time existed, they lived in the heavens and the rain persisted.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the reigning RAWF World Heavyweight Champion. He is the Paragon of Greatness. Good evening, Paragon.
Good evening, Lord Amadeus. It's me, the co-host with the co-most, passing through doors unlike fire, more like a ghost. It's Paragon of Greatness.
Well, now, how are you this evening, sir?
You know, I'm doing pretty good. It's been a while since I've been in this co-host seat, and I'm feeling excited for it.
Oh, good, good. It's going to be a very interesting evening tomorrow in Houston. It is going to be a jam-packed RAWF Superstars live from the Toyota Center. We will have one contenders match and 4 big championship matches tomorrow here in Houston. We'll talk about that in just a few moments. But first, let's start with some GM reports. Paragon, would you like to start?
Absolutely. I do actually have a pretty short but pretty impressive report here. Last week we were talking about the run of Destroyer in the Ultimate Gauntlet. She had beaten Chiro Il Napolitano. She'd beaten El Chiqui Block Diablo. She'd beaten Soul Reaper. She'd beaten Sean Hurd. It was 4 victories. She was 1 match away from earning an Ultimate Gauntlet championship match. All she had to do was defeat the current champion, Sassy Applebee's, which she did, earning Destroyer a second match with Sassy Applebee's, this time for the Ultimate Gauntlet Championship on Superstars tomorrow night.
That's right. That will be one of our 4 big title matches on tomorrow's Superstars. Now let's head over and take a look. Was that all you had, Paragon?
Oh yeah, that's all I have.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
Didn't just step on your toes there. Let's take a look over at the tag team division. And last we knew, round 2 went out a few days ago. Round 3, I'm sure, is slated at any time now. And that's pretty much what we got. Rankings have not been calculated there. Round 3 is about to be posted, I'm told now. Unstoppable's sending me a quick text. So that's a good thing. Let's talk about Hatfield and McCoy. And we've got our two Hatfield McCoy tournaments going on right now to see who will qualify to face each other for a shot at the Hatfield and McCoy Championship currently held by Denzel the Giant. Right now, the Hatfield tournament is in the quarterfinals. We have my co host, the Paragon of Greatness, taking on Denzel the Giant. We have Black Lilith taking on Psy. We have Chris Cage taking on Joe Boo. And Sassy Applebee's taking on Michael Brewer. Wow, that's a bracket right there. Uh, be very interesting to see who wins that. And then on the McCoy side of things, it is still in round two. Simply the Best taking on Destroyer, Claymore taking on Big Papa. DW has already advanced to the quarterfinals by beating Toxic Megatron Avenger. We got Kenta versus Mark Caliber, Tigress versus Extreme Enigma, Miss Beautifatal versus Hotshot Chaz, Marquis de Sade versus Sophia Gabrielle McFadden, and Ken Costa versus Redneck Avenger. Let's take a look now at some of the other tournaments going on around RAWF. Let's take a look at the RAWF Hell Freezes Over tournament. That, of course, are recognizing the return of Claymore a few weeks ago, and it is in the quarterfinals right now. Evan Deadly taking on Prince. Uh, Cougar Knight taking on Psy. Spectacular taking on Menzino, and Tigress has defeated Michael Brewer. She will move on to the semifinals and face the winner of Spectacular versus Menzino. And quite a few coins on the line. Semifinalists already. Tigress has already guaranteed herself 250,000 coins. So, of course, the winner gets 1,000,000 coins, runner-up 500,000, and the two semifinalists each get 250 million. Did I say that right? Yes, that is how it works. Okay. Next up, let's take a look at, well, the Arcana Clash tournaments, but I should bring on, no, he's not here yet, or they are not here yet. So I suppose we'll just have to go ahead and tell everyone that the winners of the Universe Arcana Clash was Chris Cage, and the winner of the World Tournament was Michael Brewer. They will square off tomorrow in a contenders match for the Arcana Clash Championship at Graveyard Smash. Let's take a look at the biatch of the month. And right now it is in the semifinals. It is down to the final four. You have Davila taking on Natalia Nitro and Tigress taking on Miss Beautifatal. Both Davila and actually 3 out of 4 of them are former estrogen champions. So Natalia Nitro is not, but the other 3 are. So that should be interesting. Arsehole of the month to see who will face the men's champion at Graveyard Smash. Right now is in round 2, and it is quite the long list, but we can go there. The Immortal Griffith currently facing Denzel the Giant in round 2. Papa Shaker already moved on to round 3 by defeating Soul Reaper. We got Chris Cage taking on Dr. Kent. The Crippler taking on Yio del Segador. The Razor taking on Claymore. Slashy taking on Hobo Ezekiel. Chiro Napolitano versus Joe Boo. Kenta defeated Killer Neptune. He moves on to round 3. Money Sue versus Scythe. Then Roger the Pirate moves on to round 3, defeating Stormtrooper of Death. Deez moves on to round 3, defeating Magnificent Michael. Teflon Sheik currently facing Erie, the Keeper of Snakes. Iceman Jared taking on Crazy Serb. Marquis de Sade taking on Uber Vegan TPO. Strangleheart taking on Dark Warrior. And the Paragon of Greatness moves on to round 3 by defeating Sean Hitman Hurd. That's your arsehole of the month report. Let's take a look at the Powerball Contendership Tournament. And right now it is in the semifinals, although the Paragon of Greatness defeated Soul Reaper to make it to the finals. He will face the winner between Strangleheart and Claymore to see who will challenge Sassy Applebee's for the Powerball Championship at Graveyard Smash. All right. I think I've covered it. Oh, extra points tournament. Let's take a look at the extra points tournament. and see where that one is at. It is currently in round 3. Denzel the Giant defeats Wildfire to move on to the quarterfinals. Redneck Avenger taking on Simply the Best. Tigress has defeated Sassy Applebee's to move on to round 3. Uber Vegan TPO takes on Badass Billy. Extreme Enigma taking on D's. Chris Cage taking on Teflon Sheik. Marquis Desaad taking on DW. And my co host, the Paragon of Greatness, defeated DVT to move on to round 3. All right. And I've been told that we do have an RFC report from Immortal Griffith, who's unable to make it to the show at this moment. RFC matches, round 1 matches going up as we speak, going up now. So there is that. All right, sweet. Let me check in on if there's anything going on. One other place. No, nothing at the moment. We'll have to get. I'll have to get with someone and get an update on that very soon. All right. So that is our event report for the evening. There's no rankings tonight. But let's take a look at what's going on tomorrow, Paragon. It's going to be one hell of a Superstars live from the Toyota Center. Toyota Center here in Houston. Our first match, as we mentioned, the Arcana Clash contendership to see who will face Destroyer for the Arcana Clash championship at Graveyard Smash. You have her beau, her boyfriend, whatever he is to her, taking on Michael Brewer for an opportunity at the Arcana Clash championship. Your thoughts, Paragon?
I love Bestie versus Brewer, and I love the Arcana Clash championship in general. I think these tournaments always boil down to some really interesting narratives. You're right. Destroyer and Chris Cage have that very interesting dynamic that could create magic in the ring. It certainly does outside of the ring, but Brewer is actually surprisingly going to be my pick here because I think that Brewer has absolutely had a chip on his shoulder for a little while now, has been making a lot of waves, has been really putting in that extra effort and kicking it into an extra gear.
Indeed, and the fact and his alliance with Iceman Jer and Starlight, pretty formidable threesome, I think. And the name escapes me. You would know. What's the name for that group?
Oh well, it's certainly the Brewer Jer and other people group.
No, you didn't know. All right. I'll have to remember all the. Yeah, that's all right. But at any rate,
it's the Revolt.
Revolt.
I'm sorry. I have to troll when I can.
It was one of those. It was one of those things that was just. I had it and then it was gone. The Revolt. The Revolt definitely making some noise as of late. There's no doubt about it. Next up for the Superstars Championship, Extreme Enigma, defending against the member we just mentioned, another member of Revolt, Iceman Jer, getting his first ever opportunity in RAWF Championship. What are your thoughts? Enigma's had quite a decent run with the Superstars Championship and really a highlight win over the Immortal Griffith a few weeks ago. What danger does Iceman Jer have to Enigma's title reign?
Enigma, they have been incredible, ending one of the most memorable Superstars title reigns in a long time. Like you said, huge match against Griffith. I don't think anybody gave Enigma the odds in that match, but Enigma walked out. I almost feel like I should give this prediction to Jer after trolling Revolt a little bit here. I think it's really it's going to be a big test for both of them. Is this Enigma reign legit? And are the Revolt going to be the next big stable to step up and start winning a lot of gold? We see that a lot of times. These new units form and they start snapping up all the gold. This could be that pivotal moment for them.
And of course, as they're gaining strength, the great alliance of the Elevated Society has basically shattered. We'll talk more about that But yeah, the revolt is definitely going to start making some noise sometime soon, and Brewer with a couple of titles to his name already. So we'll see. As you mentioned, the Ultimate Gauntlet Championship. Sassy Applebee's defending against Destroyer. Destroyer defeated Sassy Applebee's in match 5 of her run of the Gauntlet. Can she do it twice in a row to win that title?
Well, as the GM of the division, I think that I can't make a actual prediction for you know appearances' sakes, but I've got to say Sassy's been an incredible champion. Destroyer just beat Sassy. Is there any better momentum going into a match than having a victory over the champion as the lead-in? That's
No.
incredible.
No, there's not. There's not. But then again, Sassy is one of those that are extremely difficult to beat twice in a row. So we shall see what happens there. Should be an excellent match for the Ultimate Gauntlet Championship. Next up, a huge match for the Midnight Hobo Championship. Ken Costa accepting, or as he announced last week, accepting a challenge from Psy for that Midnight Hobo Championship. And Psy, as of late, has been no stranger to winning titles. So, did Ken Costa bite off more than he could chew when he accepted the challenge of Psy?
Look, Ken is on a path. I'm well documented as a admirer of Ken Costa's in ring work, his outside of the ring passion for this sport. A bit of a student of mine, a bit of a close friend of mine. I love what Ken Costa does. That being said, Psy is. If you look at the history of RAWF, you've always thought that Psy was one thing, and it wasn't a bad thing, but it was never necessarily dominant as one of the words you would use to describe Psy. But that entire record has changed over the last year or so. Psy is somebody who kept her head down. She was grinding until she broke through that next level, and she is there. She is on that top level now. Ken is in for a hell of a fight.
I agree. I totally agree, and Sai has in the last year Arcana class champion, estrogen champion, triple crown champion. I'm sure I'm missing one or two, but definitely titles seem to be coming to her in waves over this past year. Will that be the case tomorrow? Well, we will find out when Ken Costa defends against Sai. Should be an excellent match. And then finally, our main event for tomorrow for the Platinum Dragon Championship. We've been talking about this match for weeks. We have been talking about it for weeks, and it has finally come to fruition. Hotshot Chaz defends the Platinum Dragon Championship against Kenta tomorrow. Your thoughts on this match?
First of all, I know that Amadeus fans worldwide are loving this match between two men with golden hair. These are two of my absolute favorites in RAWF right now. I think that the positive attitude, the connection with the fans, it's something that obviously resonates with me. But as a fan, not as a wrestler, I think that I look at these two and I'm excited for what they do every week to see them both in the same match for a championship that represents the heart and soul of this company. It does the heart good, and I'm hard pressed to make this prediction because I don't want to step on either of their momentum. Honestly, I think right now Kenta's going to go out there and put on a hell of a performance, absolutely prove to everybody that he deserves to be a Platinum Dragon champion, but will fall just short of the Platinum Supernova.
All right. We shall see indeed if that is the case tomorrow in Houston. So we have our 4 title matches. We have our 1 contenders match, but of course, as always, Everyone gets a match on Superstars, meaning we have to go to the undercard. And who, Paragon, do we go to for that information?
Oh, you know who it is. It's my boy, Randy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Randolph Mortimer Draw. Good evening, Randy. Hey, how you doing there, Lord Amadeus? How you doing, boss man? Paragon, how you doing, my main man, my brother from another mother? How you doing?
I'm doing great, doing even better now that you're here, Randy.
Oh, that's good to hear. That's the kind of enthusiasm I expect when I come on. You know what I'm saying? But at any rate, yeah, we got a big slate of title matches and whatnot. But we also got some other big matches on this undercard that are gonna steal the show. Let me tell you right now. I got Claymore taking on Kitty Kabam, Cougar Knight taking on Stormtrooper of Death, Tigress taking on Andy Price, Davila taking on Joe Boo. That's gonna be a good one. Here's another good one. Hobo Ezekiel to take on the Teflon Sheik. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't Hobo the one who put Teflon into retirement there for the short period of time, Paragon?
It absolutely was. It's a very interesting match.
I think this may be the first time they've met since then, so we will see. The Crippler takes on Miss Beautifatal. Natalia Nitro taking on Strangleheart. Mancunian Maniac taking on Boney. Crazy Mama to take on DW. Aaron McFadden versus Big Papa. Money Sue to take on Marquis de Sade. Eerie Keeper of Snakes takes on Knox Boogie. Chiro El Napolitano takes on Uber Vegan TPO. Deez takes on Toxic Megatron Avenger. Undertaker takes on Papa Shaker. Slashy to take on Scythe. Tad Beaglewolf Dennis to take on Hot Cheese. This was going to be a good one. Denzel the Giant to take on my girl Maeve there. Maeve O'Hare taking on Denzel the Giant. There's some big matches in this one. I ain't done yet, though. Evan Deadly to take on Rick Nelson. Mark Caliber versus Yo Del Sigador. The Minion takes on Luzon Warrior Queen Falcon. Allie Knight to take on Black Lilith. Wildfire to take on Starlight. That'll be a good one. Soul Reaper to take on Magnificent Michael. Sean Hitman Hurd takes on Redneck Avenger. Sophia McFadden to take on Draven Blackbird. Mystic Maniac takes on Agent of Hate. Joey A takes on Roger the Pirate. Dark Warrior takes on Simply the Best. Spectacular takes on Olivia McGinnis. Psycho Girl takes on The Razor. Crazy Serb takes on Dr. Kent. Fusion Skull takes on Badass Billy. Cicerlu takes on the Immortal Griffith. And then Killer Merton takes on the Paragon of Greatness. All right. What was that last one? I said Killer Neptune takes on the Paragon of Greatness.
I thought we were friends, Randy. What's up, man?
This is random. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just put you in there with Killer Neptune because I thought it'd be fun. You know? This was all randomly generated.
Oh, it's gonna be a long night, huh?
You know, it should be a great match. You know, it's always fun to see the two brothers go at it. So yeah, sorry, buddy. I didn't. I don't do this myself. You know what I'm saying?
I got you, Randy. You know what? Still love you, Randy. You're the best. You're the best in the business.
Well, I try, man. I try. It's been rough. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a little sore from a couple months ago when what do you call them? The revolution, the revolvers. What are they called?
The revolt. You go.
Yeah, since they attacked me, I've kind of just been trying to heal. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's your undercard for tomorrow night, everybody. All right, thank you, Randy. That is tomorrow's undercard indeed for tomorrow's Superstars live from the Toyota Center in Houston, and it's got a pay-per-view feel to it, Paragon. When you have that many title matches on a Superstars, it's kind of big. It's really huge.
It really is. It feels almost like Tropical Aggression Part 2. You know, we got a second night of big time events here. It's incredible, and that's what you get with a roster like this. I mean, even when you don't have all of those title matches, you've got so many great people that the possibilities of landing on some of these huge matches are always out there. And when a lot of them line up like this, I mean, it's special for the people that bought those tickets to the show. They didn't know what the card was going to be. They're in for a treat.
Indeed, indeed. All right. Next up, let's take a look at Graveyard Smash, which of course comes to you live. That's let's see, October 26th, I believe, is the time. And yeah, October 26th from Long Island, New York, just a few miles away from Amityville, Paragon, where, of course, that famous movie was shot. One of the most famous horror movies of all time. So
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
No, not quite. No.
Oh.
And to be honest with you, all of a sudden, there's another damn name that's just kind of flew out of my head. So,
hey, the Amityville Horror is absolutely a classic, and being in that area, spooky as it gets.
Indeed. All right, our first technical match that we've got signed, the Horror Lumberjack match between Redneck Avenger and Soul Reaper. Your thoughts on what you expect to see out of this matchup at Graveyard Smash?
Look, a month ago, I think that I would have been surprisingly on board with Soul Reaper picking up this victory. However, his vaunted pay-per-view streak that had been running throughout this entire year ended at the hands of his son last month. I think right now the indicator is going down for Soul Reaper, and the red-necked one is out here whipping ass. That's what he does. And you know, he came out swinging early this month. He's been showing up to the shows. It's clear that Redneck Avenger is paying attention again, and that's a Hall of Famer for a reason.
Hello? Am I still here? Am I back?
Yeah, yep, you're good.
Okay. Whew. All right. Don't know why, but the page refreshed on me. All right, so we're back. Horror Lumberjack match. I didn't hear what you said, but I'm sure it was a pretty good analysis.
Long story short, Redneck Avenger.
Okay, sounds good. Next up, Fubar City Championship. Well, where's my buttons? Okay, so Fubar City Championship, Teflon Sheik defending against Sai, who defeated Kenta in their contender match last week. Your thoughts on that one?
I mean, the drama in this match. I think that you'll probably cover it better than I can a little bit later on, but the things that have been going on with the Elevated Society for this match to conveniently shake out the way that it has after everything that has gone down. All of the drama surrounding this entire run as Fubar City champion with Teflon Sheik in general. I mean, if you love a good narrative going into a match, this is the match for you. It's going to be bloody. It's going to be violent. It's going to be a hell of a spectacle.
All right. Should be a good couple other things. There is one other match, but because this contender match just finished right before the show, I have not had time to make the graphic. For the national championship, Simply the Best will defend against your brother Killa Neptune. Thoughts?
Well, first of all, Killa Neptune's not making it to Graveyard Smash after he fights me tomorrow night.
Huh.
But no, look, I said it last week. Killa Neptune loves a good troll. There's nothing funnier than going in and ending this historic reign of Simply the Best. It's something that we've seen him do before, because he also ended an incredible Platinum Dragon reign with Simply the Best. These two have a lot of history. But again, I'm hard pressed to say that Killer Neptune's going to win this match. He's Mr. Platinum Dragon. This is a downgrade from where he usually is at. I don't know if that means that he's got to win this match to try to launch himself back to his home, or if the stock is falling for Killer Neptune, because Simply the Best is as rock steady as it gets. You cannot break that man. You cannot sink that man. He is in the middle of a historic reign, and honestly, I think that it continues.
All right. Well, we shall see. It should be a great matchup for that national championship. One other note. Chris Cage is the Triple Crown champion. We do know one of his two opponents at Graveyard Smash, and that is Joe Boo. Joe Boo getting his second consecutive attempt at the Triple Crown championship. Any quick comments about that?
I mean, the king trying to go for the crown once again. I would love to say that the poetic nature of that is enough to carry you to a victory, but we've already seen that that's not the case. There's an entire new opponent to be added into this match before we can make an accurate prediction, but those two had a heck of a match last time. I'm sure it's going to be very competitive again.
All right, so again, that is Graveyard Smash live from UBS Arena on Long Island, New York. That happens just a few short weeks, ladies and gentlemen, a little over a month away. It's going to be a long rankings period there, Paragon. 16 matches. It might be one of the most. I don't know that we've ever had a 16 match. Did we have a 16 match earlier this year? Do you remember?
I don't recall.
Yeah, I know we've had 14, we've had 13, but I don't think we've had 16. So it's going to be a long one. We might cut that down to 14 and take a week off in early October. We'll see. We'll make that decision when we get to it. So should be a great night. Tomorrow should be a great night as well. So let's talk with you for a moment, Paragon. We do not know who your opponent is yet at Graveyard Smash, whether it be Denzel the Giant or simply the best. Talk to me about the two opponents and the challenges each one of them present to you.
I mean, right now those two are absolutely going at it, a smash mouth match. The beef train is fully on the tracks, and it is headed straight for Graveyard Smash with those two. I don't know how to describe the matchup with one Denzel the Giant. He's loud, he's rowdy, he's unbelievably massive, incredibly strong, and right now might be the hottest star in RAWF. I obviously, as somebody who's been in this company for a really long time, have tangled up with a lot of the best. I have a good history with both of these two. I'm not that successful against Denzel the Giant, actually. Denzel kind of has my number. A technical wrestler. I oftentimes use my strength advantage, my size advantage in my strategies. That goes right out the window with somebody like Denzel the Giant. I have to outthink the Giant, and I know he's big, he's loud, he uses a lot of monosyllabic words, but he is not a dumb wrestler. Like, Denzel the Giant is deceptively smart in the ring. He knows what he's doing at every turn, and it's a tall task to try to outsmart the Giant. On the other hand, Simply the Best may be the greatest comp in all of this sport to myself. We're very similar sizes and frames. We're very similar strategies. Very technically proficient wrestlers. Psychology absolutely down. The two of us have had so many great matches over the years, and we never seem to be able to crack the strategy of the other one. We're both master strategists. It's somebody that every single time that I go into the ring with him, it's a completely new game. It's almost like a chess match between somebody, two of the best at the type of wrestling that we do. He's somebody I greatly admire the talent of. There's something to be said about the devil you know versus the devil you don't know. I have no idea what I would do if Denzel the Giant is my challenger. So we're talking about Graveyard Smash. It's the spooky event. It's all about the scary things, and I'll tell you right now, the scariest opponent for me would be Denzel the Giant.
Yeah, I could see that. I can see that. Simply the Best is kind of former champion, someone you faced many times here in RAWF, and have beaten. You have a decent record against him, no doubt about it. Whereas Denzel, as you say, maybe not so much. So it should be a very interesting matchup either way. That contender match between the two, still underway, and we will hopefully know by next week who indeed your opponent is at Graveyard Smash. So with that being said, hold on one moment. I'm going to play the Graveyard Smash theme song, and when we return, we'll be talking with the one and only Ken Costa. A lot to talk with him about. We'll be right back. This is RAWF After Hours on the RAWF Radio Network.
The bodies are cold, the fog is thick. If you are going to fight, you better think quick. Graveyard Smash. Graveyard Smash. Graveyard Smash. Midnight strikes, the earth begins to glow. Shadows crawl and claw through the stone. Whispers rise from the dirt below. Something wicked's got a show to throw. Hear the coffin lids crash. Hear the bones start to clash. This ain't no party, it's a graveyard smash. Bodies break and the tombstones crash. Screams and laughter, twisting and brash. Dancing with the dead in a graveyard smash. Graveyard smash. Eyes like candles in an empty skull. Flesh long gone, but the night is full. Rats keep time with a rattling beat. Every corpse is moving its feet. Hear the coffin lids crash. Hear the bones start to clash. This ain't no party, it's a graveyard smash. Bodies break and the tombstones crash. Screams and laughter, twisted and brash. Dancing with the dead in a graveyard smash. Graveyard smash. Blood on the moon, chromos in the sky. The crypt doors open and the dead won't die. If you step inside, you'll never come back. You'll be part of the madness, part of the pack. Graveyard smash. Graveyard smash. Graveyard smash. Voices shriek and the headstones crack. Lust for rebellion, no turning back. Join the undead in a graveyard smash. Graveyard smash.
All right, we are back here on RAWF After Hours on the RAWF Radio Network. Our first guest is the reigning Midnight Hobo champion, defending that title tomorrow against Psy. Please welcome.
Born in the shadows, raised in the pain. within. Unleash tonight, no merciless where there's no light. Run if you can, but you'll never win. There's no escaping the beast within.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is indeed Ken Costa. Good evening, Ken.
Good evening, boss. And oh, Baragon, I missed you, buddy. Give me a leg.
Hi, Ken. How'd you doing?
I'm very good, and I'm very good seeing you tonight as the co-host. I just wished maybe, but anyway, it's a good week without ill vacant, so I'm happy seeing you. And now I will take a seat beside my big brother. So, what do you have to say?
Hey, I know that you're looking forward to seeing Maeve here whenever she has there's no accounting for bad taste, but I'm still happy that you're here, even though you probably wish you were seeing somebody else. You got a big match coming up, man.
Yes, sigh.
And that match happens tomorrow, of course, defending that title. Talk to me about the match. Talk to me about how you're feeling going just 24 hours, less than 24 hours away from defending the championship.
Do you know what's so funny, guys? It's my third defense. My third defense. And three times in a row, I'm going to face a woman. And in the same time, I am single. It's not fair at all to me. Anyway, it's not really fair. However, it's going to be a tough fight, and I'm afraid that I'm going to lose. Yeah, it's a confession. I'm going to lose because size tough. She's dangerous, and she is close to win for sure because she's a tough fighter and a big dominant, a woman who can hurt you real bad. You can see that I'm speaking while I'm shaking now, but so I don't really know. I think I may forfeit, to be honest.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, say what?
I said that I may forfeit.
Why in God's name would you do that?
I just say what some fucks love to hear. I just say what Titan thinks that I must do when I face a life with them. But you know what? I am joking. I'm lying. No fucking way I will back off. No fucking way I will leave my title to them. I just said that what old fucks wanted to hear. Kissing each other's ass is not my business. Predicted against me, it's not my business. Call me an underdog in every damn fight I prove that I can win. It's not my business anymore. I fight, I win. Every week I show King Costa better than before. I show King Costa special than before. So that's why I win. That's why I make your belt worthy. That's why I make your promos worthy. That's why I make your impact worthy. So Sai, keep your good spirit because I'm going to enjoy breaking it piece by piece. Sorry if I was a liar, but I just want to make it a real funny thing.
Oh, you had me going there for a minute, Ken. I was wondering what was going on here. I thought Sai might have had herself an easy title win.
Some people wanted to see me act like a jobber, even if I'm not. So I'm just giving them what they want, even for a few seconds. So I made the show in the show. That's what they said.
All right. Well, it sounds like you're pretty fired up for tomorrow's matchup with Asai. Um, and she's out in the chat. Any final words for her before tomorrow's big matchup?
Um, I will try to be gentle and say sorry. I mean good luck. That's it.
All right. And just to let you know, the after are still going to get an shot at the at Griffiths After Hours Championship. It sounds like though it's going to be 2 weeks from tonight rather than next week. So it gives you an extra week to prepare for the Immortal Griffith. Sound good?
Well, I wish I could speak, but speaking time is over. I just wait for the fight. So I will just wait.
Okay. All right. And with that being said, Ken, if unless you had anything else to talk about, I will bid you adieu, and you have a good night, sir.
Wait, 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 wait. Why do you always forget my nine my non-title match in the pay-per-views? Why?
What? Okay.
What?
I did I for were you and Ken? Oh, you and Kent are supposed to fight. That's
See, you're always forgetting the funny part in my stories, the good parts anyway.
all right. So first of all, was there any stipulations ever made for that match, or is this just a straight up fight?
Um, as we said that I will select the stage, he takes a stage and you gives us the third stage. But
Oh,
before I
that's right.
speak,
3 stages of hell. Thank you.
anyway, just just before I speak about my stage, I want to speak about Kanta, and this time I will not be angry. I will not be fired up because I'm in my mom's house in Cairo. Anyway, Kenta, he's the son of the rising sun. He's a true blood to Japan. Oh hell, Tokyo must be proud. However, when it comes to an Egyptian talent in Japan, Big Kenta, you're nothing but a shame. A shame to the land, a shame to your family, a shame to your friends, a shame to your tiny eyes dog, and to your girlfriend named Suka, Mikasa, Sakura, or whatever her name is. When Japan indies look for a true bride, they look at me. Oh, and thanks May for giving the hello to to my mama. Anyway, Kenta, maybe after all what I said, what I proved, you will just mumble and say, I am older than Ken here. I won a belt before Ken, who spent a year to win a gold. I am the only KEN that matters. Go fuck yourself. Maybe you are, but before you disappear, in the past, history gone, nothing else remained from what the hell you said. Now you aren't. You are no longer viral. You are no longer a top guy. And you won't be ever again. Just get over it, you Asian fuck. Because علشان أنا عربي نيهوغو أنا هاشيتيكاري Ayashikoro Hitu Widarisiku, which means because I am Arabian who can speak Japanese and kick your ass. It's it's just a part of the game, Kenta. It's the way I am. You don't know what the hell you're facing now. Maybe you can ask Paragon. You can ask DW before. You can ask many. Who the hell are you going to face when he becomes a madman? So, my first stage to the three stages of hell is the death match. I'm waiting for your second stage, Kenta.
Whoa! Just shut up and take my money. I mean, What a promo!
All right. Well, Ken, wish you the best of luck on that. But before that, you have that big match with Cy. Good luck with you on that as well. We will see if you can walk out of Houston tomorrow still the Midnight Hobo champion. Good luck, sir.
Uh, Boss, can I ask for something?
You can.
Can I stay when Maves comes in? I would like to hear her closely.
Yeah, I sure. Just no touchies.
No, I will just be polite and I will ask when I have the chance to ask. That's it.
Okay. All right.
Thank
You
you.
do that. But it's still going to be a little bit, so you have a bit of a wait. Okay.
Sure thing.
All right. That is Ken Costa, ladies and gentlemen, the Midnight Hobo champion. Apparently, we'll hear from him a little later once we talk to Maeve. But next up, we talk to the reigning Superstars champion as well. Uh, they are the one and only. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Extreme Enigma to the show. Good evening, Enigma.
Hello, LA. Hello, Paragon. Hello, audience that LA kept me away from last week when he didn't let me on the show.
Wait, what?
Hey, so sometimes you're just too charismatic to be contained in one show. Our capacity for charisma was through the roof last week.
He's not wrong. I'll go. That's a great answer there. There you go. Absolutely. But anyways, Enigma. First of all, talk to you. Currently in a Platinum Dragon contendership match against Wildfire, and while you don't reveal exactly how that match is going, let's pretend that it's last week and you just found out. Talk to me about the opportunity to be possibly the next Platinum Dragon champion.
Oh wow, a contenders match. Oh golly, I'm so excited. Wow, this right here though. In all seriousness, all the yippies aside, LA, this is the best fucking possibility coming out of last rankings period. I was a little short. STB, the Forever Mutant, Denzel, the freakish pile of meat, beat me to the world title contender bits. A little mad about that, but not too mad because here I am, Platinum Dragon contender against. Let's see here, Wildfire. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. I will be wrong. I'll happily be wrong. What feats does Wildfire have in this company again? Has she? What's her title history?
Well, I can tell you for sure that she's a former estrogen champion. Maybe even two-time estrogen champion. As far as other titles held, you know what? Off the top of my head, former multimedia champion. Former Triple Crown champion.
Oh damn.
And I don't see her on the former Superstars champion. Two-time
Oh wow.
Superstars champion. And that's all I'm seeing at the moment.
Okay, well, here I am being wrong. Wildfire's actually done quite a few things in RWF. Good for her. Yep. Oh.
Also, former tag team partner of Paragon of Greatness. In fact, tag team partner before Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, obviously, that's the top of your accolades list. I always say.
Oh, that should definitely be the top there. Big perp and big fires. You're just setting big fires. No, this is great. I'm very excited. I'm excited to beat Wildfire. I'm very positive about that because I've done it many times before. Don't think I've lost for here yet in the company. And then, oh my God, guys, tickets are selling already at the idea of the Extreme Enigma versus Hotshot Chaz for the Platinum Dragon title at Graveyard Smash. You know, providing he beats Kenta, which I'm pretty sure he will. No offense, Kenta.
Mama Costa appreciates you coming in here with the whispers. You know, we got to keep the volume down a little bit.
Shout out to Mama Costa. No, but for real, I'm very excited. And I just can't contain the excitement. You know what doesn't have me excited, though?
Oh, what's that?
What led up to my title match tomorrow. Because, you know, I figured I'd have some decent competitors. Feel like I knew I was going to have some real challenges, but I didn't expect to almost be forced into a defense by someone like Iceman Jur. Did not expect to get attacked by him. Brewer, Starlight was out there. Couldn't tell who else was in the ring because I was too busy nearly getting my head caved in. Didn't expect people to take after actions I've done in the past. I'm not going to avoid that. I used to be a part of the DOC. We all remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially you, Big Perp. But yeah, no, did not expect it to go this way. But here I am.
I'm. So that's what led up to this match. You got attacked by the revolt, and accepted the challenge of Iceman Jur for tomorrow. Um, you know, I kind of harped on you the last time you accepted a challenge, but you proved me wrong there. So I can't say that was a bad idea. Talk to me. Let's talk about Iceman Jur's skill for a second. Are you worried because he is a fairly newcomer to RAWF?
Worry doesn't really exist in my, vocabulary. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Sure. I didn't know how to feel about him when he walked through the door, when he stepped into the ring, when I heard he formally challenged me. Because my first impression is very similar to the impression that I think I gave off when I came to RAWF. Brash, bold, full of spitfire, and wait for it, chutzpah. Jur's got a lot of balls to come after a champion, and let alone me. You all know I like to get a little freaky, a little violent, a little agitated when somebody comes after me. If this is the path that Jur wants to take to try and get his hands on a title, he is more than welcome to take that path, but he's also more than welcome to face my, let me hear a rhyme, wrath. I'm not going to lay down just because he tried to attack me. I'm not going to just give up against him. He's getting a fight tomorrow. And plain and simple, kind of going to pay him back for the chair bits. Now, the chair, because can't go good and DQ'd, but I might just choke him out a little bit.
Well, we shall see. Should be a good matchup tomorrow. One of four big title matches. You've been pretty impressive as Superstars champion this time around. I mean, this is definitely your best reign as Superstars champion over a month now, and you ought to be pretty proud of that.
Oh, I'm the best. I'm the bestest, most specialist little girl in the market right now. Yeah, I'm feeling great. What are these other title matches? I came in a little late. I was promoting my new Starfield flavors.
Well, we've got first of all the Arcana Clash contenders match that you were talking about, that you informed me earlier this week would happen. I'm curious. Who do you think will walk out as the challenger to Destroyer's Arcana Clash Championship? Will it be Chris Cage or will it be Michael Brewer?
Chris Cage is unfortunately very good at what he does, and Brewer is impressive, but unfortunately not as impressive as Chris Cage. My money's on Chris.
So you see Chris Cage versus Destroyer for the Arcana Clash at Graveyard Smash. Okay, very interesting. Then we have for the Ultimate Gauntlet Championship, Sassy Applebee's versus Destroyer. We have for the Midnight Hobo Championship, Ken Costa versus Sai. And for the Platinum Dragon Championship, of course, as you know, Hotshot Chaz versus Kenta.
I smell retention all across the board, myself included. It's good to see all these title matches happening, all these people taking that little chance, that challenge by the balls. But if I'm not a great example of when to take that and what the results of that usually is, I don't think we're going to see too many title changes really at all. Sorry, guys.
Interesting. Interesting. Paragon, did you agree with that, or did you think? What do you think?
As the bastard disheth out, so the bastard taketh. I love the attitude of Enigma. I think that, I'm not going to try to say chutzpah in the way that they did, but I love it when Enigma, every time that you're talking, I love the brass ones that you're out there just putting on full display every single time.
If there's one thing I am, it's not afraid to talk. Hey, I've been loving the hold on, I can't fucking speak live on radio. I've been loving the positive reactions from the crowd, and they're loving this same energy I'm giving them. I'm liking the positive reactions from you, and you viewer at home, I like the positive reactions to the new flavors of Starfuel.
You're gonna make me
waiting on that greatness grape flavor coming out anytime soon.
Is there?
Maybe.
Okay. Wait, Ken wanted to ask you something, I think, Enigma. Ken?
What the oh, Jesus Christ. Hi, Ken. I didn't know you were in the corner there. Hey, what can I do for you, buddy?
Hi, dude. Hi, my old friend. Well, I am not good being that close, but I have a serious question for you. Look,
Shoot.
I just know you a long time ago. Like, we were enemies, we were friends, and we are now like cool. Well, and I saw you making a big, successful steps in the company, being a former Midnight Hobo, former champion, like nearly half of the damn titles. You are doing great, and no damn wonder that you are truly a great Japan indie production, just like me. But I can make confess that you are a better guy. But I just have a serious question. In every place you have made the world championship title win, but here I know it's just a big league. But do you see that you are not doing good enough to be in the world title picture? Because me as Ken, I know that Enigma can. But why didn't Enigma be there yet? So you can do you have something to say about that?
That's a good question. I can answer it pretty simply. I'm not there yet. I am a very firm believer that everybody goes through a sort of ladder in a company, both literal and I guess on a personal, like metaphysical inside ladder of themselves. I've won a few titles. I've won quite a few titles, but I just don't think I've gotten to the point where even to think of putting a challenge out to the world champion. Don't worry, Paragon, you're safe for now. I'm just not quite there yet. It's hard to tell when you're there, but you just kind of know. You wake up in the morning, you think to yourself, yep, it's go time. And again, whether I'm, in your words, better or not, I think we're pretty equal. I see you there in the future as well.
Well, I think that you gave the answer, but time will just prove if you're saying the truth or you're just saying words. So time will prove it. Thank you, Enigma.
Apparently, Ken Costa trying out for co-host tonight.
I was about to say, what a job by Ken Costa, just out hosting both of us apparently.
10 out of 10.
What?
I am just trying to help. That's it. That's all.
Okay.
I
All
am a
right.
good guy.
Okay. Well, at any rate, Enigma, any final thoughts on? Let's say you be a past Wildfire, and Hotshot Chaz does retain. Talk to me about facing Chaz for that Platinum Dragon Championship.
Ooh, boy. I mean, God. We've faced off before for, I don't think a title yet, but we've had quite a few clashes. I think a couple title contender clashes. There's a certain aura around Hotshot Chaz. He's the Platinum Supernova. He is the Supernova. He's a newly inducted, as of this past year, Hall of Famer. He is the epitome of heart and soul in this company. If there's any person besides obviously Killer Neptune, goes, holy shit, look at that title history, that embodies that title, it is Hotshot Chaz. I'm going to pump myself up a little bit, though. Innuendos, am I right? I'd like to think that in my career thus far in RAWF, I've made a pretty good track record of showing off my heart, my soul, and my beliefs. I genuinely consider myself to be not far from but one of the best people to not win one of the top belts. You know, those top 3, World, Platinum, National. I don't consider myself the best, but I'd like to think I got a good pedigree. If I can get past Chaz, that's not just a little booster of my emotions there. It's not just a little like, yippee, shiny belt. That's proof of that fact. So time will tell. And when we have that clash, holy fuck, you might as well call that a co-main event, because we are going to blow the fucking roof off the place.
All right. But, of course, there's also the chance that you will have to challenge Kenta for the Platinum Dragon Championship if he is successful tomorrow against Chaz. Thoughts on that possibility?
Shit, I haven't faced Kenta even once. That's unpredictable. That's a whole other can of worms. But that can of worms also smells pretty Enigma the winner-esque. And to close out my little time here, got some gifts for you, LA, and a gift for you, Paragon. Paragon, here is a Legacy Aid grape lemonade. And then for LA, here's a Fuyuki Fusion. It's 2 cans of Star Fuel for my 2 favorite co-hosts besides Al Vacant.
Oh, what a slap to Maeve. Love it. Love it.
Well, if Maeve was in here, she'd get a Star Fuel too. Maeve! Look, that case by your feet there. Yep, the blue one. The Impact Citrus. Take 1. Your heart won't explode, I promise. We signed the waivers.
All right. Enigma, thank you for your time tonight, and good luck, continued good luck against Wildfire. And good luck against Iceman Jer tomorrow as well.
Thank you. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow, and drink Starfuel.
All right. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, one of our resident Hall of Famers. He's got a big match at Graveyard Smash against Soul Reaper in the horror-themed Lumberjack match. Please welcome to the program.
Stealing my stare, 6-pack of engines, I don't fight fair. Rattlesnake blood running through my veins. Mess with the best, you'll be feeling the pain. I'm a renegade, born a brawl, raised on rage. Knuckles up, I set the stage. Drinking beer and kicking pain. Ain't no cage can hold my name. A redneck avenger, don't need no crown. But you best believe I run this town. Bars to the square circle. Ain't no rules when I raise this hurdle. I don't tap out, I don't back down. You cross my line, you're going down.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is The Redneck Avenger joining us tonight. Good evening, RA.
Oh my good evening, LA. How are you this fine, lovely, crisp fall evening?
I'm wonderful, and how are you?
I'm better than crappy, so I'll take that as my starting point, and we'll just go from there.
All right. A couple weeks ago, you accepted the challenge of Soul Reaper for Graveyard Smash, this horror-themed lumberjack match that he proposed. Talk to me about how much you're looking forward to it, because this kind of is right up your alley.
Yeah, it really is. I went ahead and I bought a life insurance policy for Soul Reaper, and it's for about $3 billion. So anyone wants to invest in it, we'll just go ahead and see. It's a good money making scheme.
All right. So I suppose we could buy into that for certain. But how much? I mean, were you surprised that you were the target of Soul Reaper this particular pay per view?
Man, I've seen enough where I ain't surprised by a damn thing no more.
Mm.
And so, I mean, that's all right. I mean, you see me around here for many, many moons. I mean, I've been target, I've been in the background, I've been in the background, and a target again. And I mean, it runs its cycle and it runs its course. So, I mean, I'm all for it. I love it. But I mean, this is gonna be a lot of fun. And like I said, it's you can buy shares of the life insurance policy if you want to.
All right. Well, certainly looking forward to it. You are, like I said, this is right down your alley. A former bar brawl champion here in RAWF.
The
Uh,
first one.
the first one. To be fair, though, you were one of only two, but it was
That's
still.
true. That's true, but I had to beat Undertaker for it.
Yeah, that's
And
true. That's true. But
and
Paragon,
saucy.
Paragon, anything you'd like to talk to RA about?
I mean, first of all, glad to see you, brother. Every time that you're here, it's
Oh,
always just a wonderful experience. Uh, I mean, you're the resident historian here. You obviously know all the facts, but I gotta say, Soul Reaper, he may not be that intimidating on paper, but you know as well as us. You look at those stats, those figures, the history of this year. Soul Reaper's actually been performing at pay per view, so
yeah, I
you
mean,
know.
I'm not taking anything away from him. I mean, he's first of all, he had the Cajoneses to go ahead and challenge me, so we'll give him that. And I'm just thinking about making a little money off the whole gig. And I mean, he can get as upset as he wants to, but you, you can build a bridge and get over it. I mean, he'd be all right. Um, he's going to learn some lessons. I mean, like, I'm a Hall of Famer here for a reason. I mean, you've been around here about as long as I have, I think almost as long as I have. I mean, I've been there, done that, got the T-shirt, got the keychain, got the emotional scars, the physical scars, the concussions, the alcohol problems, all that good stuff. It comes from this business. So that's all right. I mean, to be a Hall of Famer here, it's because you have, and I hate to use this word, but you have to have gravitas. You have got to have the gravity of whenever you open your mouth, people are going to listen and you have an impact. You have an impact far beyond just your win-loss record, far beyond um, any fly-by-night statistics. You have to be a fixture and you have to be a thing. There is a reason why I am a Hall of Famer, and that's all right. I mean, sometimes some folks got to learn. I mean, he made the challenge. I got to give him props for it. But I mean, you sow the wind, you reap the whirlwind. Just that simple. And man, I had something happen to me in San Antonio while we was having a match, and I'm recording it now for distribution, but something absolutely insane happened, and it happened again. Let's just say that, and
Wait, huh?
you'll get to read about it soon.
Uh-oh. Is this what I think this is?
Pretty much.
Oh no.
Pretty much.
I won't come right out and say what it is, but have you thought about seeing a doctor for that?
I don't know if a doctor would do any good because the World War One thing. Well, all of them, whatever I took during that episode, actually, there's literal scar tissue from it on my body. So it's somewhere. The things that happen are real. I just haven't figured out the source of it. Man, it just blinks me out and then blinks me back in, and then I am where I am. Ken, you said you got a serious question. Go ahead and shoot it at me.
All right, Ken, go ahead, Ken.
Hello, Avenger. I am very, very happy to speak with you now live. Because you and me, we were just had a few matches here and there, and I'm very, very happy. And that's why I want to ask you a serious question. Well, as I know you, even through the company here, through the other companies, through Bar, I know that Redneck Avenger is not just a great wrestler, but he is an underrated wrestler. Like, we all know that he can fight, he can win, he can become a very huge mark on the whole industry. A great trademark, a moneymaker for any company. But in the past few months, and we can say the past few whole year, I just want to say that I feel that I don't see red neck Avenger in the place that he should be in. Like, and I do mean the big major titles, the big roasting promos, and he is from Texas. Anyone from Texas can roast on the mic. So, but somehow, some way, I just don't see it clear in here. So I am not trying to kick kick it criticize you, but I want to ask: can we see Redneck Avenger back into the major titles again?
That's
Can
a
we
fair
see
question. No,
that same guy passion again? I just want to know. I am curious to know.
no, that's a good question, and it makes sense. I made no secret that the principal efforts that I make as far as for resource allotment and such have been in other venues. I'm here because I love it. I have fun. I mean, it's the biggest part of for me is to have fun and to express myself. That's where RAWF fits in the good old boys uh, worldview. I mean, when I decide that I'm going to concentrate and go straight for RAWF all the time, understand the most dangerous thing you can do in this entire business is make me pay attention to you. I've won championships and venues all across the WU world, and I've had fun doing it. But I have fun in RAWF because of what RAWF is, the venue that it provides, the I guess the platform that it provides would be the best way to say it. I love it and I have a lot of fun, but I don't have to have every title. I simply don't. I'm who I am, whether I'm wearing a belt or not. I mean, if I'm having a belt, hell yeah, I'll defend it. I'll have fun doing it. But I am who I am, whether I'm wearing a belt or not. So that doesn't define me. Um, when I decide I want to go after the world belt, and that will happen, it's going to be in my time and it's going to be my way. And I'm enjoying seeing you, seeing Chaz, seeing um, Soul Reaper, people that are newer to the company, interject themselves energetically and doing things and finding your joy here, because I've found my joy here and I've had a lot of fun. LA and I have been friends for, oh, hell, LA, what, like about 12, 15 years?
Something like that. It probably been a lot longer, to be honest with you, because probably, yeah, something like that though.
Yeah, some in that neighborhood. I mean, you know who I am, and people that have drawn my ire damn well know who I am. There's more to this business than simply the statistics of racking up belts. And I'm living that, and I live it every day, and I have the most fun that I could ever ask for in RAWF. When I decide I want to go for the world title, Johnny bar the door. I'm going to get it. But right now, I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I enjoy coming in, calling into the radio, doing my stories, doing my things, expressing who RA is all the way across. But I mean, it's the belts are not the most important thing to me. It's the presence and the influence that I give. And there's sometimes I do complete works and help people get to where they need to be. I see things in people and I help them. And it's not just in RAWF, but in some other promotions and such. It's a matter of appreciating where I am, having fun with the whole circuit of the WU world. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, got the keychain, got the emotional scars, got the doctor's bills. I'm good. When I decide I want something, I'm going to take it. But right now, I don't have to be all the way in the spotlight. And I'm happy to see folks that are hungry go and do it, and I'll help you. That's most of where I'm at. I love what I do, and I love what I make happen. So that's not the most important thing to me, is a collection of stats. So does that make some sense to you?
These are the words of the Hall of Famer, a guy with a big heart, and I'm very, very happy that I ask you that, and I'm happy to have you around. I'm very, very proud that you are here. All right, thank you for just giving me the chance to speak with you, man to man. Thank you, guy.
Absolutely. I mean, this is some of what we're here for. Now, if I'm going on a match with somebody, talk shit, get hit, and I promise you I can hit. You know that. Let's have some fun. So that's all I'm after. Just having some fun.
All right, everybody. Thanks, Ken. All right. Anything else you wanted to discuss, sir, before we let you go?
My goodness, Sean Hurd. Oh,
yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah. That's right. You have Sean Hitman Hurd tomorrow here in Houston.
Hitman. I mean, like I'm getting stalked by a hitman. What more can you ask for in this business?
By the way, that barbecue you held last week in San Antonio, that was just that was some
I'm
good
glad
shit.
you enjoyed that. Do you enjoy seeing them pigs flying with that tannerite lit?
Yeah, absolutely. That was great. I'd never seen anything like that in my life.
No doubt. I think Vacant's not here tonight because he's still sorting out them carnitas.
That might be it. That might be why he's not here.
I
But
think
yeah,
that is. Man, that's a lot of damn pork.
I don't know what I don't know. I don't know what I enjoyed more: the barbecue and the pigs flying last week, or the hobos in the grass skirts at the luau in Hawaii.
Yeah, I mean, you know where the pigs came from. I mean, like, they came from my ranch. We all for it. Oh my. So yeah, Sean has he has my respect. I mean, he's been a storied champion wherever he goes. And I'm glad that you picked him for my opponent. We're going to have a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to Soul Reaper coming into uh, coming into the pay per view. I mean, y'all look out because this is a different kind of lumberjack match. It ain't your normal. We're having some fun with this, and I think you're going to enjoy it almost as much as I'm going to enjoy uh, putting a boot to him.
All right, RA, thank you for your time tonight, sir, and we will talk to you more in the coming weeks about Graveyard Smash and the big match with Soul Reaper.
Absolutely, brother.
All right, that was Redneck Avenger, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Ken Costa Hour on the RAWF Radio Network.
Stop embarrassing me. I am just embarrassed now. Don't say that.
Well, Ken, since you've been good and been a good interviewer here, I'm going to grace you with the presence of your favorite co-host. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the first class lass herself, the one and only.
Roshina biot branachna has nice. Tado farden on roimaga sambat. Tada broira cheter. Silagas of trill hair resni havle fi on spine ekar morois in the hagragam molor de tlebelin nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, she is the lovely Maeve O'Hare. Good evening, Maeve.
Good evening, Bossman. I'm gonna have to start requesting hazard pay if I'm gonna sit out there.
It's been a bit of a thing out there in the chat. Yeah, people
It's always something. How you
people in the-
keeping more Corkra?
I'm great. I was gonna bring out the El Vacant Scarecrow, but it seems like our third co-host Ken has taken that seat today. So
How you keeping, Ken?
Cutie Beauty Mary, how was your day? I'm very happy to sit with you now because I just want it. That's all. So, how was your day?
I can't complain. But since you're here, I did want to try something out on you, and you'll have to tell me if I've gotten the translation and the pronunciation and everything correct. Since you were out here teaching us how to say sheikh the other day, I figured I'd try something a little different.
Tell me.
La Kharnata Taishu Haitha La Yurjadu Nuru. Is that even close?
Mm, can you can you say that again?
La Kharnata Taishu Haithu La Yurjadu Nuru.
Well, I can say that it's not perfect, but as as a person who is trying, who can say the hard Arabic words, Arabic letters, you are doing great. But you
See,
can,
I've got to practice. I don't speak Arabic yet.
I know. You can just try one more time, till you become perfect.
I mean,
But as for now,
I'm always here to put in the hard work.
sure thing. But as for now, you are doing great. I am
Thank
very
you,
proud.
Ken. Thank you.
I'm very proud.
excellent job, Google Translate.
Listen,
How are we doing?
you got to work with the tools you got. I speak several languages, and Arabic ain't one of them yet.
Okay. So, with that being said, Maeve, I don't know have a clue what you said to him, but that is what it is. How are
It's
you this
it's
evening?
it's a line from his song. I was trying to say it in Arabic
Ah, okay.
because I think we should highlight all of the cultural differences that we've got around here. So if you
Now,
wanted,
boss, now you know why I wanted to stay when Maeve is here. She is making me happy all the time.
well, there's no accounting for taste. I've been told.
And you
How,
love to see it. Ken over here just turns into a giddy schoolboy whenever Maeve is around.
Indeed.
what about you, boss man? How are you today?
I'm getting a little frustrated at the moment, but that's all right. Not because of anybody here on the air, but yeah. So
Oh wait! No, no, no. We're not going to gloss over that. What are you getting frustrated about?
Look, there are some people that are not showing the proper respect that they need to be showing.
Is that it?
yeah. So those of you in the chat,
As
let's try to be respectful. Try to avoid the god modding so much, and remember it is just a chat. It's not like the person's right in front of you. So
I'll throw in my 2 cents there and say, don't god mod people if you don't want to be god modded.
mm-hmm. Agreed. But
But
at any
that being said, as long as that's the only thing frustrating you and nothing more nefarious, then I'm happy to hear it.
yeah, nothing too nefarious at all.
That's good
Uh,
to hear.
so your contender match is still ongoing. We do not know if you indeed will be the third person in that Triple Crown title match with Chris Cage and Joe Boo. But
I
what's
mean, being in the ring with Chris Cage and Jobu sounds awful.
well, you will be if you indeed do win your contenders match against Brewer. Um, so let's talk about that potential Triple Crown Championship match. Your thoughts on being in the
I
ring
mean,
with Chris Cage?
I would love a shot of. I've been in the title match before. I obviously wasn't successful. So of course I'd love the chance to add a new belt to my. But then I have to worry about if I beat her toy boy, then Destroyer might shoot me in the arse. And I just judging from how Sibel always acts when it happens, I can't imagine it's particularly pleasant. I mean, I've never been shot. I do my best to avoid getting shot. Um, so
Please do. Getting shot ain't fun. I can just tell you
see,
that right
see,
now. Yeah, it ain't fun.
words of wisdom from Redneck Avenger, the Hall of
True
Famer.
story.
Getting shot ain't fun. See, Destroyer says I've got a point. Says these are the things you got to balance out. But on the other hand, I do purely love the idea of making sure that Jobu don't get a belt. So you've got to weigh everything out and see how things work out. But first, just so no one goes, oh, Maeve's overlooking him. I'm not overlooking Brewer. I am very aware of the fact that he's very good in the ring. And I am by no means assuming that I'm going to win this match and just walk right past him. So that's my first concern. That and making sure that I've got a pair of earplugs for tomorrow.
I mean, why would you need earplugs? It's not like you're going to be fighting an angry, loud giant. Oh, okay.
Yeah, an angry, loud giant who likes to scream everything, even though you're 2 feet from his face. But, that being said, I'm going to make the best of it. And I always have good matches with Denzel. It's just I've got to protect my ears. Because, not all of us are immortal and, heal all the damage that we take.
Hey, I mean,
Redneck, you can't just say things like that, lad.
Nope, not touching
bait.
it.
That's bait.
Look, Denzel's a big mountainous meat mountain of a man, but you are absolutely familiar with taking on opponents much bigger than yourself. I mean, almost everybody in the locker room is much bigger than yourself, but they're
at least much fatter than myself. I'm taller than some of them.
you got a lot of experience fighting some of these bigger guys. What is it as a competitor? How do you strategize for somebody that you know is going to have a significant size and strength advantage?
I mean, well, then you got to focus on what you've got that they don't. In this case, I'm gonna be looking at Miss Speed. Um, Normally, I like to, take a page out of McCorker's book and do a little high risk. The problem you have with someone as big as Denzel Lad, though, is that you jump at them and they just catch you and then throw you halfway into the cheap seats. So you got to take calculated risks, as it were. So really, my focus is going to be on trying to outlast him because I've found that a lot of these bigger fellas they got no bottom to them. Like you know 2 minutes and they're just ready to go and completely useless for the rest of the night.
Rumor has it that many of the craters in the moon came from Denzel the Giant grabbing hold of opponents and just launching them into the sky. You got to be
I
careful out there.
100% believe that, and I really don't want to get launched into orbit, especially because I don't have a spacesuit or nothing. Uh, so I'm going to try to avoid that. Might run some circles around him, do some Looney Tunes nonsense because I know how much you appreciate a good gimmick. Um, but at least I don't have to face my brother tomorrow.
I, we could actually never mind. I was going to say we could switch opponents, but you know what? I think I'd rather not fight Denzel.
You might have to do that soon enough as it is.
Don't remind me.
Well, can I say something to you, Maeve?
Of course, you can say something to me, Ken. What's on your mind?
Well, I just want everyone to hear that because it is not a question. It is not an interview, but we can say that is an it is showing a big thanks to Maeve because if you are hearing me like 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 all the time, we can say that for a long damn year, even now, I am a guy who is, we can say that he is having a big amount of stuttering. A guy who is not good any damn way on speaking. But I was just saying it loud that I will never go live. I will never be there. But there are two persons who just gave me the post. The first, we can say that on the, on the surface side that he is a big burble here, but the one who supported me real deep live, we can say private, in any way it goes, it was Maeve. The first time that I went live, I was stuttering so much I can't even say a one word straight. And I know it was too bad, too very bad. Like, Ken, what the hell are you doing? You are not supposed to be here. But do you know who gave me a big support? Maeve here, who told me to not hesitate, just go try again and again and again. It was Maeve. I know that the Big Burble gave me a support too, and he was giving me a big praise. But Maeve was the real beginning to, we you can see, to all of this. When I first make recordings, then I go live, then I can scream on the on the mics, and then I can speak good, I can speak loud, I can speak clear, I can make a good promo live with my voice, and now we can say that I'm an extra co-host now. This will never happen without Maeve. So we can say, Maeve, thank you so much. We may be not speaking too much, but I take you as a real friend. Even like even even in the big matches together, the big rivals, I will never hate you because you're a real friend to me. Thank you, Maeve.
Oh, that's very sweet, and you're welcome. And I don't see why anyone would hate me. I'm an absolute delight. But now you're going to ruin my reputation as being a heinous bitch. Everyone's going to be like, "Oh no, I heard the tomato hair's secretly nice." But no, I'm glad if I've done anything to help you feel more comfortable. I want this show to be great. And I want everyone to call in. I want Bossman to be worried that he's not going to have enough time to talk to everyone because he's got so many folks wanting to call in. And I'm glad that you've become part of our core group, and we know that we can count on hearing from you every week.
I, absolutely, and I can echo that as well. This is not this is a little bit of a peek behind the curtain here, but the topic of Ken Costa has come up in the GM room a number of times, and we are unbelievably proud of the work that you've done, the growth that you've had over the last since you started calling in. Everyone's so impressed with you, the passion that you bring, and how much you've improved, how much more confident you've gotten. There are a lot of big Ken Costa fans around here,
I
and
can
and
confirm.
and I don't want to encourage this with everybody else. This is a one-time special occasion, but I mean, can we just give Ken Costa a round of applause here? I have never seen somebody with the just outright courageousness to just be like, guess what? Look at me. I'm the co-host tonight. He just walked right in and said, I'm co-hosting. Apropos of nothing, no permissions given. This was not a planned thing. Ken just said, nope, co-hosting tonight. Love it.
You can say that I'm just an extra hosting to you all, but
Well, we're happy you're here.
yeah, yeah, and we can say that I just saw everything happen from a year ago to now. I felt that it's a real right time to say this, either to you, Big Purple, or to you, Firestorm. No wonder that I had a good connection with you. I mean, like it's l- it's like with everyone, like Chris, like Enigma, even the guys I hate, like Kenta or Reaper. Anyway, I feel that I'm real happy being here. We can say that after our show, give me a real kind of confidence. So
Well, that's
once
wonderful
again,
to hear. And see, this is what I'm saying. I keep telling folk it's not scary to call in. We are going to be nice to you. We are not going to yell at you. We are not going to be mean. Not even myself. I will behave. I always do my best to behave so Bossman doesn't fuss at me.
She will behave, asterisk.
we can say that this is a message. This is a message to everyone here. I- Like, if you are afraid, having an anxiety, anything, and you are afraid to just call in, you are not worse that than King Costa. I- in his uh, in his accent, in his stuttering. But anyway, Ken Costa's here. Why can't you give yourself a chance? Nobody's brave, but nobody's weak. You can try, and you will make it good. Because I made it good, and everyone is better than me. So you all can make it good.
Well, I
Just be
don't I
smart.
don't know about that everyone's better than you, but the beginning of that were real nice with the if I can do it, everyone can. But it's enough silliness about myself. We do still have
Yep.
folks waiting. Bossman
Ab-
has had to step away to deal with some stuff. So I will step in and invite myself to help Morcorcra get through the last few calls.
All right.
Um,
So we will not be having access to theme songs right now. Obviously, there's a bit of a technical difficulty situation, but
Uh,
the show rolls on. So
P.
yes, yeah, Ken.
Can I stay or I should walk out now?
You
It's
know what?
your choice.
You're absolutely welcome
you're
to
you're you're welcome to
stick
stay.
around.
You sit there and you can help. But yeah, Reaper, you can come on
All
in.
right.
if you promise to behave yourself.
Okay.
Yes, due to the ongoing targeted harassment and bullying, I am hereby pulling out of Graveyard Smash and going on a self-imposed hiatus from RAWF. The fact that it was allowed to continue in the chat tonight is beyond.
I'm going to stop you for a second. I got to tell you, we cannot do anything about the chat. There's no way to mute people. We can't eject people. That's something that
like I said, no one, until I had to ask the person several times to leave me alone before someone said something. I am pulling out of Graveyard Smash, and I will not be. I understand. Obviously, making it clear that I am not welcome.
Look, I understand that. It's very hard to distinguish between what is somebody playing something in character, somebody that is.
I have a good idea of who it is. I just can't prove it.
It's with there's always tons of chaos going on here in our RAWF chat. That's part of what makes it great. But that also means that sometimes there's no way to distinguish if somebody is doing something that they're supposed to be doing or not. It's being addressed.
Our match at Graveyard Smash will not be happening.
If I can say something, if I can say something, Soul Reaper, not a single other person that's in chat or otherwise outside of the management of LA pushing the mute button or others, you don't let that control what you do.
The thing is, Avenger, this crap has been going on for months, and I'm sick of it.
I understand, but this
people have person, whoever it is, has made it clear that I am not welcome.
You are as welcome as anybody else, and I'm not being presumptuous. Talking, I've been on LA shows for like 15 years. I don't think I'm talking out of turn. No one else determines what you get to do. You and I agreed and decided that we wanted to do this and have a lot of fun doing it. No one gets to dictate your fun. No one. You're going to have haters. That comes with being a star. You're going to have haters. You're going to have people come up in there and like try to leg hump the hell out of you.
I've got a good idea of who it was. I just can't prove it.
It doesn't matter if you can prove it. It's a matter of you are the Celtic Reaper.
And whoever that person was, at least I've got the fucking balls to put them up on here on the radio every fucking week. Unlike you fucking coward.
Exactly. You just made the point. If they want to play that little ball game, let them play that ball game. That has zero to do with who you are and what you do.
Absolutely. I'm going to echo that, what Redneck Avenger just said right there. He a wise veteran here, RA is. Look, I can say that you can't let somebody like this try to bring you down. And I can assure you that we're absolutely looking into this and trying to deal with it right now.
The damn thing you have to say right now. You had your chance to talk. It's my turn.
Yeah, go ahead.
You had your chance, Ken, so unless I speak to you directly, keep your mouth shut.
All right, Reaper, I understand that you're upset. There's absolutely no reason to take that attitude.
Well, the thing is, mate, this has been going on for months.
Okay, Reaper, look, I get it. Again, there's nothing we can do about the chat. We cannot eject people. We cannot mute them. We can't do anything about anyone showing up in the chat. I am sorry it's happening. I will also, however, point out, and this is not an attack, I do not want you to fly off the handle. You God mod in the chat all the time. So there is no reason for you to take it so personally and expect other people not to.
Look, he's bounced. We'll deal with that as it comes. It's a big reaction from all of the parties involved. What a time for something to fly off the rails like this. Am I right, Maeve?
It's always something, ain't it?
Well, if you don't have somebody flying off the rails somewhat for an emotion, it means they don't have emotion in it. And he's got emotion in it, and that's a good thing. So we'll get him back reeled in, and things should not change as far as for the match card, because the match card is not dependent on emotions. The match card is dependent on A, statistics for the titles, and B, challenges that are laid out for the show. I mean, this is the show. Let's have some fun. If we're not having fun, we're not in the right place. So it's real simple. But I mean, I think we just need to rein him in and let him know that a detractor, even though if they're a semi-talented detractor on the chat, does not determine how the show goes or how anything goes. It's they can detract all they want to, but the show is the show, and that's it. Am I wrong?
No, you're absolutely
Can
right.
I say something about that?
Go for it.
Because look, we are all characters here. Just like Candy Asshole, Baragon, the good guy, Maves, the Firestorm, Redneck, the guy from Texas, anyway. But when it comes to a live show,
It's
things
exactly that, a live show.
this
Somewhere Kermit the Frog is throwing his arms up backstage. He is furious at how this show is going.
yeah.
Not bad.
Well. Kenta is right. This is a weird episode tonight. But anyway, when it comes to the show, we still play characters. And anyway, we can even be good outside of it. Uh, like I said, I should be an asshole, but I said thank you, Maeve. Maybe tomorrow in the ring I will say fuck you, Maeve, but it doesn't matter because she knows and I know it's a character. Well, even with the character making it sings passionate, sings on rage, sings on tension, you always the damn respect. Last week, I just insulted Kenta badly, but I still give him some respect. So, Reaper, we had some fights before. We we had some arguments before, but I can say that you have a chance to fix that. How? Do not speak about time off. Do not yell at us. Do not make it real bad to you. This is not a shit show. This is a character live show, which means you can wake up, smell some coffee, go to a graveyard smash
I like
against
coffee.
Redneck Adventure, and make it real great that it should be. Otherwise, we are all cool. Am I right? We are all
Uh,
cool now.
Absolutely.
Oh,
And
some
I'll
some of
say
us are
this.
cooler than others.
I'll say this. We're kind of we're just full blown breaking through the wall today, but to try to get things back on rails a little bit here, we'll say this: we don't know what's going on. This Reaper situation is very much unfolding live. You're all seeing a look at the HR department from the first person perspective. It's a very interesting look for all of you, I'm sure. But RA, I'm going to tell you this right now: if we're not able to get cooler heads to prevail here, we're absolutely still going to find you a marquee match for Graveyard Smash.
I've
You,
never
you've
had
been
a doubt.
you've been killing it lately. You deserve that featured match, and the fans are coming to see Redneck Avenger whoop some ass. He's going to whoop somebody's ass.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, the key thing of all of this is that let's wait. We're all here to this. None of us have been drafted to be here. None of us, 0.00. We're here for all of our enjoyment, and let's just enjoy. Let cooler heads prevail. And I think that once some folks' blood gets back down, they'll get it figured out. We're not doing rocket surgery here. We're having a fun time. So, it's none of us know what's going on in our managers' lives, and that's the way it should be. But let's get things calmed back down. Let's get back to this being a good time. I love talking some serious teetotal freaking outhouse drop 5 years old and it still stinks shit. Let's have some fun and let's do this. And whenever folks get back on board with whatever's going on in their world, we welcome them back, like they never left. And let's have some fun and do this.
I appreciate you, RA, coming on, kind of being our fourth co-host tonight. I think we do have one more caller still right now.
Well,
Speaking
hell,
of,
get them on because
Ken, I want you to promise me you're going to behave yourself while Kenta's here. I don't want to have to pull you two apart this time.
I know.
You know what? Ken, you stay on this side of the studio with me, or you know what? You prefer Maeve? You stay over there with Maeve. I'll bring Kenta in over here. Kenta.
Well, anyway, just to remind everyone, this is the RAWF After Hours show. No fighting. Last week I just made a mistake, and now I am not going to do it again. So Kenta, you are free. Go on.
Assuming that Kenta's still here.
Oh, nope, we've lost the Golden Dragon. So
the Golden Dragon has just left the building.
Look, I tell you,
that's unfortunate, but again, this is a night of technical difficulties.
When the studio's on fire, it's really burning.
Hey, when the studio's on fire, roast some fucking marshmallows. Let's have some fun.
Well. We can say that in my first time being an extra co-host, the episode goes chaotic, just like my time always.
Yeah. Hey, if there isn't chaos involved at some level, we're not having a show. So, I mean, let's pop out the brats. Let's have some fun.
We are currently trying to figure out if we even have a method of closing the show right now. But I've got to say, if this show successfully records and uploads, this will be one of those fun historical episodes we could point back to people and say, this is the prime example of what happens when things completely derail. You gotta love it. You gotta absolutely love it.
That's the freaking magic of it. I'm sorry. I think LA and Griff both dropped. And like they were the hosts of the whole thing, and LA owns the show in the first place. So, this might
just disappear into the ether and no one will ever hear any of this.
Yeah. Let's dance through the ashes and like go on to next week.
I do believe it. Our best shot is just if we all hang up the call, it should end the show. That's probably what we're going to do here soon. We are at
but Ken raised his hand. Let's let Ken talk before that goes away.
You can call me P. You can call me Paragon. Ken, what you got?
Good news, Kenta is back, so we can end it in the good way.
We can't let him in because none of us have access to the button that does that.
Yeah, we can. Unfortunately, with the drop, he's unable to join back in the call. Such a strange show. We love you, Golden Dragon. It's an unfortunate situation here.
None of us have the authority to do that.
It's such a mess. I love it. This is classic. Everything's on fire. The dog's just sitting here saying, "This is fine."
Oh my god! I took leave with my son. And we went to the Grand Canyon, and we've got selfies of where the North Rim was just like entirely on fucking fire. and like we got these selfies with he and I having the greatest time ever and the world on fire. This is one of those moments, and I am just digging it. Let's have a great time with it.
Honored to have you here during this mess. Same to you, Ken, and same to you, Maeve. I mean, we are in it today.
And that's okay. That just makes it even more epic. So, I mean, if LA can get back in here and close it out, that's great. But if not,
Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to make it. So I think this is the point where we thank everyone for bearing with us and wish everyone the best of luck.
No, fuck them and feed them fish heads. If you enjoy the chaos.
Redneck Avenger, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly. Like, enjoy the chaos. Welcome to the show. Next week, wear your fucking helmet because it's going to get better.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my gosh! This is epic. This is the best show ever.
You guys know that I'm feeling that I'm in a bad luck now because this is my time. I just sit beside you and I feel that everything went really not cool as my first time.
No, it went very cool. I mean, just enjoy the tannerite, enjoy the explosion, enjoy the implosion, and enjoy like the concussion of pork meat flying everywhere from my ranch, and just enjoy it. It's just whenever we do it, whenever we leave the show, everybody hit the leave button that's actually on the show so that the show will record, and we can send this to posterity going, holy fuck, what just happened?
Oh, what a show, everybody.
To that end, I'm Maeve O'Hare. I'd like to thank Paragon of Greatness, Kenny Boy, and the Redneck Avenger. Take us
Maeve,
out,
love
Lord
you,
Cornwall.
darling. I do. Even when we wasn't getting along, still love you. Love you. Have a good night.
All right, have a good night, everybody.
Hit the leave button.
If ever there was an opportunity to say it, you stay classy, San Diego.
Hell yeah! This is the best fucking show ever. All right. Good night, you guys.
Good night, guys. Good night.
This is gonna go in the freaking fire pit. This is amazing. Good night.
Well, come on, Paragon. We have some dinner time, so let's do it quick because I feel asleep now.
All right, let's. If you could kindly do that, I'll make sure I'm going last.
Yeah,
so that one of the people in charge are still watching the show
on the far right, so that we don't accidentally catch this thing in cyberspace for freaking ever.
All right.
Good night.
See you later, everybody.
All right.
Good night.
Bye-bye.